Someone sent me a clip from a recent episode of the popular TV show Curb Your Enthusiasm. The star of the show, Larry David, is at his golf club, and a fellow golfer, a friend of his, asks Larry to pray for the friend's father who's dying. Very reasonable request. Who's going to say no to that? But Larry says no, and he explains why. Here's his explanation.
What if your prayer were the thing that saved him?
So let me put myself in God's shoes for a second.
Okay.
Oh, there's the son. Oh, the son's praying. I need more than that. I'm going to need more than that. No, Larry David. Oh, okay, I'll save him.
How do you know prayers don't work?
Because I'm bald.
Now that's a pretty effective attack on prayer. Listen, I prayed for something, it didn't happen, and is it really going to make a difference? I'm going to pray for a stranger and that's going to change God's mind? So to answer those questions, let's think about something that's been in the news for the last few weeks. The unprecedented leak of a draft opinion from the Supreme Court. Now, the opinion, if it is finalized, will overturn the decades-long precedent of Roe versus Wade. Very big news, very controversial. And there are a number of theories as to who leaked it and why. But the most common theory is that the leaker was one of the clerks for one of the judges who's dissenting, who leaked it so that it would be published in order to provoke a huge public outcry, so that there'd be massive pressure on the judges in the majority to change their mind. And if they do, then the opinion gets reversed and Roe versus Wade stands. Wait 1 second. A Supreme Court justice is going to change his or her mind because of the mob, because people are complaining or picketing, which is going on right now? And the answer is maybe. That's the intent of the leaker. And even Larry David can understand that. And that's what God tells us. He says, that's how I act. I listen to every prayer, from the family members and from the random people. He told Moshe at the burning bush, I've heard the groans of the children of Israel. He didn't say I've heard the groans of the leaders or of the sages. He heard the groans. All of the groans. Every one of them counts. And who knows? Maybe it is that random person who makes the difference. It's not a surprise to God if the family members of a sick person pray, but a random person? A stranger's praying for someone they don't know or they don't know well? That's a big deal. Maybe that is the prayer that convinces God. That's pretty unbelievable that that person took time from his or her day to pray for someone that they didn't know or didn't know well. And when we take that time to pray for those we don't know well, it betters us. It makes us more sensitive, kinder, more empathetic. So we have an opportunity coming up this weekend. Shabbos followed immediately by Shavuot. 3 days in a row if you're living outside of Israel, to re-accept the Torah, to do it communally, together, because we are all in this together, and to pray. Now, I can't tell you that if you don't have hair and you pray, it's going to grow back. But I can tell you this, prayers work. Every single one of them counts.